Rhythm of the bass. just dancing too much over here. We get the pump, 101,500 for Bitcoin. The second I come into the studio, I just wanted to wait for the pump. You know what I mean? I didn't want to show my face until Bitcoin was absolutely ripping to the upside. Pocket square's a little high there. Shout out to everybody here. No, I got the pants on too. I got the whole suit on, baby. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And we're going to dull it down a second. It's a little high. I just love this one. Because you got to get it right. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Bitcoin seems to pump whenever we start the live stream. I don't know why. You tell me why. But here we are with a nice little pump here for Bitcoin. Can we cross 101,005 and push us up to the top of the channel here? Only time will tell for Bitty Bitcoin. And look, we got a bunch of liquidity to the upside. Looks like they want to squeeze these shorts all the way to 101,720, if you ask me. I mean, look at all that red right above us. And it's going to be, you know, not a lot of slim pickings on the weekend for sure, but we may be getting a squeeze here to the upside. All right, full moon is kind of tonight, kind of tomorrow. I guess it starts at like 4 a.m. is when the full moon will be like the biggest it's ever been. I want to talk about AIOZ. You know, I was going through my MetaMask wallet, and I don't know if you know what it was, is MetaMask must have just done an update where no matter what chain you're on, they tell you all your coins and show you where they're at. They didn't do that before, so you had to be on the right chain, and I used to not go to all the different places, and today it was like, where's your coins? I'm like, yeah, let me see. And I found a bunch of AIOZ, and I was so happy, and I realized I got a bigger bag of AIOZ than I realized, and I'm excited. Shout out to Daniel Leahy. God bless you, Danny. Thank you for jumping on in for the $30 super chat. God bless you. Thank you. Okay. Let's take a look at Alien Base. ALB, right? Or ALM? Was it AM? AL? I think it was ALM for whatever reason. I don't know why, but AL... It's got to be ALB, though, right? Alien Base token. $42 million market cap. It does not have locked liquidity. I don't understand that. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just because, but it's on base for wrapped ETH. Alien Base Dex. And honestly, I mean, what a great name, On Base. And it looks like it could do numbers. But today, really, the talk of the town is Hyperliquid. Honestly, continues to rip to the upside. And we also knew what this one was really simple. Hyperliquid was hot. It was the hottest thing. And we put it out right here like it was going to rip. I thought it was going to rip right here, you know, at 13. And my target was about 20. And this thing just surpassed it and continued to rip today without stopping all the way to 24. And then people are buying Hyperliquid to get PURR. Right, hyper and PURR, and then there's hyper and hyper fun. And so PURR's been ripping, and we talked about PURR. We gave you PURR back here. I started looking at PURR when it was just starting to consolidate somewhere around 15 cents, and it's now 53 cents, continuing to rip. It probably goes to the $1 billion market cap. And then there was HFUN, right, which was hyper fun. And this thing was just the one behind it. We figured it would follow. And of course it did. And it began to rip too as well. It's also now in another flag. And I wouldn't be, I know, like this is, I mean, you do whatever you want, but this looks like it's going to continue to rip to the upside too as well. So, shout out to everybody here. The Discord got out to Jai on Sui last night. Thanks, Caps. Amen. Amen. JAI. Let's take a look. JAI. Jai. Jelly AI, very low market cap, so no locked liquidity too. I don't know, but it is a beautiful tight flag there. It looks like that could rip to the upside. The market cap is tight. I don't know why the liquidity is not locked though. It is on Sui, and the hottest coin on Sui really is Blub and Sui Agents. We're going to talk about Sui Agents. That's what I jumped into. Blub's, wow, Blub, I don't know what happened there with Blub, but it looks like it's going to continue. It is holding a key level. Blub's taking its time, I'll tell you that, though. And then there's Sui AI, Sui Agents, right?
Can you ever get it right?
I was about to be like, did it right? No, hold on. On Cetus. SUI. I'm like, no. Tell me it didn't rug. SUI agents. $8.2 million market cap. I like this consolidation here. As Bitcoin kind of just goes sideways. Bitcoin doing well right now. 101,570. And we got this kind of cool little structure here for BTC. The limit order picks up. We're on that move here to the upside. And again, it's like a shoulder, a head, and a bit of a right shoulder. We've been watching for this falling wedge to break up all day on the 1 hour time frame since this morning. And we just kind of got this double bottom, and now we're finally getting the move back to the upside. But, you know, lackluster, of course, low volume. Looks like we could get at least here to the top, and I wouldn't be surprised if we just came down and got tight. But that's a rising wedge channel that I'm looking to break out here to the upside. And, of course, we'll do our top-down analysis. We're going to look at our daily candle close. We're going to have some fun. It's Saturday night, but we don't take time off here. There's always something to see. All right? Man, how long are you guys going to let me do that without seeing the chart? How long? How long were you going to let me go? Seriously. How long was my wife not going to tune into the show and check in? Amazing. I got a team of people. The show makes so much dough, but nobody cares about me. I don't care. It's my fault. I blame myself. But God bless you all. Thank you. It gets the chat going, if anything. You know what I mean? So I see Bitcoin in this nice little flag pumping to the upside here. I want to see it go further to the top of the channel. You see, in this target sends us to 110,000. That's my target right there in the trade. So I'm sticking to it. Either they stop me out at 98.9 and we break the 200 MA on the 1 hour, or we continue this pump to the upside, baby. I was getting ready to text you. I don't have my phone on me. I never even have my phone near me or on me. I don't use my phone, everybody. I mean, except to be on Twitter. You know what I mean? Or to be on Discord. That's it. To run the business. I'm about my business, man. So anyway, nice big pump to the upside here for Bitcoin. And it seems to pump whenever we hit the stage here. And it's a full moon. God bless everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. 1,178 beautiful souls, 264 likes. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. And I was looking at SUI agents here. That's likely to do damage to the upside. And I talked about PURR. And I was just really focused too. I was like, man, what a focus show. I was like, I'm so focused on the TA right now. But PURR just ripping to the upside. We talked about it right around somewhere here. And this thing now up possibly 3 to 4x. I think we might even have gone over it a little bit before that. But man, a huge move for PURR. And then we had HFUN, which is HyperFun. And that thing ripping to the upside, right? As suggested, just continuing to and I see this thing going for more likely to this $339 region. All right. HFUN, the pump fun of hyper. Amen. Amen. And so it's the pump fun of hyper too. So it's where you go and all the thing, you know what I mean? So it's kind of what's going to happen. And then you're going to get more and more memes out of this. And that's going to get out of control. So each ecosystem just continues to run. Love your suit. Can we get an updated on TEMA, please? Shout out to Daniel Leahy again. Just hitting me with the $30. God bless you, brother. Thank you. And so these are the tokens now on Hyper. We got Moon, Flask, Cope, No Sex, Hodl, Barra, Big Ben, Fun, Chef, Cozy. Can't say those ones. But anyway, Hype, PURR, HFUN, and Farm on the radar. So it makes you want to take a look at Farm and see what's happening to Farm. And this is how you eventually speculate in a new asset, you know, inside of a new ecosystem, right? Farm so early, so you'd figure, okay, you know, give Farm some time. But I mean, nice pump with the pullback. Everything has been turning to gold in this ecosystem, and it's just getting started. It looks like Hyper can go to $40-50 billion market cap. I mean, why not? At the rate it's going, I think I'd be foolish not to at least entertain those thoughts. No? Am I wrong here? Inverted head and shoulders, shoulder, head, right shoulder. How much stimulation can we hit you with? This is the channel for people that want to learn. This is the channel for people that brains just can't stop. They're always taking in information. You know you can make it to the top. You know you've been a little faster, a little quicker, a little wiser. And you want to take it to the next level. God bless you for being here and for jumping on in and catching wind of the lifer. Didn't sound right, but you know what I mean. Well, I didn't... in finding me here through the grapevine. Blessing, Sammy. Can you look at XRP, please? Shout out to Margaret Ness. Always giving, always loving. Margaret Ness. Thank you, Margaret. We appreciate you here on this channel. And we love you. Bitcoin at 1016. And what is it about Bitcoin pumping whenever we hit the channel, baby? Bitcoin to the upside. Rip Skippy. Rip Skippy to the upside for BTC. And I already did this. I don't know where it is. I don't know why I'm redoing it over here. I did that over here. There it is. We already did that. Yeah, so we see this nice move here out of this falling wedge. And I've been long all day. All day. I'm long, baby, long. Long, baby, long. Let's see if we can keep this rally to the top of the channel. At least that's what I'm looking at. When you guys weren't seeing it, but I was talking, I was saying we get up here, get tight. But we're still going to look at our weekly close and have some fun here. If this does continue to rip, look, the target is 110,091. And that's just the modest measured move here. Nothing crazy. Out of the rising wedge to the upside if we get this parabolic pump. 101,630 for Bitcoin. They've been waiting all day for me to go live just to pump the price to the upside. This is crazy how it pumps here on the live stream. I mean, it looks like it might be a nice one. We might get all the way to 101.8 again, which is a resistance. We keep having some issues there at 101.8. But again, beautiful time to be alive, right? Let's clap, everybody. $101,000 Bitcoin holding. We're staying above 100K on a Saturday night. What a beautiful time it is to be alive. I'm going to have a raspberry lime Ricky over here. Virgin. And we're going to get the pour on. Now, I've always been known to be an amazing pourer. So if you're ready, get your glass, okay? Get your beverage. Finish your glass right now. I'll give you a chance. Finish your glass. Get it empty. Give yourself a moment. All right, your glass is empty now. Get your beverage. Let's see if you can pour with the best of them. It was so high, it was splattering all over my face. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show, baby. It's Saturday night. You love that. And again, I don't drink. This is seltzer water. This stuff is clean. Should be sponsored by them. Carbonated water, which I found out had no fluoride in it. Raspberry puree and lime juice. That's it. And just lightly carbonated, just enough to give you a kick, not enough to give you that push. And let's take a look at everybody's favorite raccoon here, TEMA, which I never bought any, by the way. I can't buy everything. I wish I did, but you know. And TEMA, the most followed TikTok raccoon. All right. And I believe it's, nope, that's not that. This one here, see? They try to get you with the fake ones. TEMA is still doing damage, not too bad actually. From when we first talked about it down here, went up, came all the way down, came back up again though. And it's holding, it's holding. So it's made it through the dips, which is a good sign for a meme. It's in a bit of a flag, and it's in a bigger flag, right? Like, I want to see, can it make it through this, bigger channel here? Can this be that last time it starts to really kind of break out here for TEMA? Maybe, you never know. It could end here. This could be the end of its rally. You never know. It's a new coin. We got to see if it can make it through these and become more mature as a meme. Go through meme maturity. Meme maturity over here. But let's see what happens. Next target would take it to 01466. And now he can stop saying TEMA for the rest of the show. All right? We appreciate you. You're done now? Are you done? Are you done now? Are you done? I don't want to hear it again for the rest of the show. Huh? I don't want to hear it. All right? You got your 5 seconds of fame over here. AIOZ could just be getting tight here, making a shoulder ahead and a bit of a weird right shoulder, or it could make an M dump. We'll see what happens here. If Bitcoin could maintain, this could get tight. I like AIOZ a lot. If it did dump anywhere into the 72 region, I think it would be a steal, but the dollar region is pretty strong for it. Its next level would take it to 181. This is one of the strongest coins at DPIN. I see it going to a $10 billion market cap. It's at a 1.8 or something. So there's moves here still left in this bull run for at least 5, 6, 7, 8 X's, 10 X's, 20 X's. There's even 50 X's and 100 X's if you watch your 6 and really get into it. AIXBT, which we've gone over multiple times. It's part of the whole virtuals ecosystem. And that thing's been on an absolute tear at a $258 billion market cap. And it's really like starting to take over, honestly. Never mind, Colin with a K has been ripping. And what I think Colin is going to just really revolutionize the way you look at bots and AI sentience or whatever, creatures, whatever we want to call these things. Virtuals calls them creatures as they make and kind of do things on their own. But this looks like it's going to continue to rip to the upside. AIXBT for massive gains here. It looks like you're going to go up at least 100% for AIXBT. And I could be wrong, but I like the TA. Just, you don't even need any indicators. It just looks like you're going to go tight. You have higher lows and a bigger move here to the upside here for AIXBT. Shout out to my man. I got to call him, man. Yeah, it is on a dip. Are you pro MicroStrategy? I do. It looks nice to me, and it does look like it's going to continue further to the upside. The last time someone asked me about it, it looked pretty good. All right. Okay. God bless you all. Thank you for jumping on in. We only see the good in people. We only see the beautiful people. I can't see the low frequency. My team is there always. God bless everybody with a beautiful family and your kids and your wife. If you're a woman, God bless your husband and your kids. Hope you're all having a wonderful day today. Hope you had a good time to just take a look and look at your children and realize what a blessing they are and how amazing it is to be able to have children. And great time to be alive, baby. Great time to be alive. Let's take a look at what say you. So I do see AIOZ possibly making that higher low getting tight. If this starts to get tight, AIOZ, baby, is about to make a bigger move there. One of the stronger coins in the game, as far as I'm concerned, over here. Over here. And, nothing crazy happening today. Could just make a right shoulder. See how that's a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. Nothing too nuts. We're good. We're sitting pretty. But at least we're hanging around 101,005. And again, we're going to look at the bearish and the bullish suggestions here. And, we're not going to be overly one or the other. We're going to look at both ideas and just see kind of what's possibly coming our way for BTC. My wife is a blimp. God bless you, man. May you stay blessed. Funny, I thought you were just some random person when I read that, and I was like, wow, that got really, and I was like, oh, no, I know what he's saying, BOOKMAP is starting to tell us, BOOKMAP, link in the description to BOOKMAP. All right, get Global Plus. And it tells you kind of what's happening here and shows you where the liquidity is. There's a lot of stop losses. Like, it looks like they want to stop. Like, whenever the stop losses, they want to go. I mean, 90K has a big red area. It's kind of creepy. A lot of liquidity down there. They may still not be done with 90,000. I'll tell you that. They may have just done what they did just to make a big order down there. Make people think they're never going to get close, but it is, we still got liquidity above us, but, you got to heed the fact that there's this much red all the way back down to 98K. So, doesn't mean it's guaranteed, but you definitely have to look at it. If you know BOOKMAP, then you have to heed that. want to talk about Crypto Billy today. Everybody, check out Crypto Billy. He's the man. I got to go check out this email that he sent. I want to see what he's saying here. He's the man. And, you know, he did this awesome thing with every single Tuesday night. He went and did a spaces. And sometimes he dedicated those spaces to others, including me. He gave me a whole night. And it's a pretty big deal. And so Crypto Billy founded Billy Go Tales, a personal development community with the cryptocurrency space. He authored a children's book available on Amazon titled The Bridge to Bitcoin, #1. So you can go over to Amazon and type in The Bridge to Bitcoin. Get that book for your kids. It'll teach them about Bitcoin and even how to be safe inside of the cryptocurrency space by using a troll and a bridge. And it's a great concept, great idea. Who else is doing that? But he wanted to speak to you as their NFT book launching on Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. The book is a crowdsourced book, 170 speakers discussing topics such as persistence, habits, honor, character, taking action, and crypto. I am in the book. Charles Hoskinson is in the book. Crypto Crow, Frankie Candles, Miss Teen Rice TV, Crypto Blood, Crypto Face, Army Piper, Alex O'Crypto, and many, many others. You just need to type any Cardano wallet, which I use a NAMI. Go to the website, connect your wallet, and press the mint button. The website is billygotales.io. The cost is $25 ADA. Billy kept the price low because it's not about shilling or selling anything. It's about giving back to the community, cementing all of our voices forever on the blockchain. They'll be streaming on their YouTube channel, which is Givers Gain 111 all day Sunday during the mint. In case you have any questions, all right, go to Billy Go Tales on Twitter at Crypto Billy Go Tales to find out more. Type in Crypto Billy and search. You'll find him too as well. 101,600 for Bitcoin. A beautiful move here for BTC on this, special night as Bitcoin holds $100,000 despite them playing games here. And I would just kind of flag out this 1 hour time frame, see if we can make this chunky pattern and just continue to the upside throughout the night here on the 1 hour time frame. Might even be a little smaller. Let's take a look at our top-down analysis for Bitcoin. Have some fun. See what coins you guys are talking. And have some fun. M15 double bottom at 94.3. Keeping an eye on that. Interesting. Had to step away from the trade for the next one. Can't afford it. You give it the kiddos. Oh, it's all here. What to say, my friend, to know. Dang, man. The painting group has to pay for itself. So many opportunity there. Insanity. Yeah. I was tweeting AIOZ today. I just really like it. I want to see how many people were into it, what they thought about it. And only 3 people commented. I think it's kind of strange, but it is what it is. But if you guys want to comment on this, let me know. I want to know what you think, how big the market cap could get big for AIOZ. I found some AIOZ today in my MetaMask wallet that I didn't remember having. And, that's the greatest thing about on-chain data. Like, you're going to be able to find it anyway, so it'll be there for you in the long run. All right? A lot of craziness on Twitter today for sure. Always, as always. 101,700 for Bitcoin. And the pump is real. Right out the flag, out of nowhere. Boom. And we are getting a pump here for BTC. I thought we'd have to be chilling, but now we're going to raise this music here. Bitcoin pump is on. It's on. The Bitcoin pump is on. It's on. Bitcoin pump is on. On. I got it. The Bitcoin pump is on. The Bitcoin pump is on. So anyway, let's take a look at our top-down analysis. I just, we waited all day to get back above that 101.4. Then we went all the way back down, came back up. And look, we've just been slowly moving up ever since this low at 101,600, just kind of slowly trudging back to the upside here for Bitcoin. A beautiful, beautiful move to the upside, and we are pumping on the live stream. I love that. Shout out to everybody here. Keep your energy high. Keep the positivity high. No matter what, keep positive people around you that make you smile, make you feel good. The second someone is hating on you, not loving you, not there for you, get rid of people that do not serve you, do not love you, and do not help you become the person you want to become. Get rid of them. Okay? Move away from low negative energy people that don't. If you say, hey, I want to become a multimillionaire, and they laugh at you and look at you like you're funny, that's the point, right? May God bless everyone here that wants to become a multimillionaire and change the world. And it's not even all being a multimillionaire. Do you want to change the world? Do you want to do something big with your life? Do you want to be remembered? You want to be remembered. You want to change people's lives. And maybe you don't have to, go live in front of thousands of people like I do every day. But what you can do is do one small thing in front of others. You might be at work and you might start a small business on the side. You might inspire one of your coworkers to also start a small business. You might start working out and you might inspire one of your coworkers to work out. They might say, you know what? I'm going to start working out. Bobby's working out and he looks better. I'm going to start doing that too. You just inspire people to be, when you start doing great things, you inspire the people around you without saying anything to be great. You allow them to be great. You say, you know what? You say without saying anything that excuses don't exist. When I went live every single day for all these thousands of days, you say excuses don't exist. Okay? Look, this looks like we're about to get a pump right now further to the upside here. I wouldn't be surprised if we get some type of short squeeze here to the upside for Bitcoin. Interesting times, 101,700 for BTC. And again, right as I say it, I see this candles speak to you. They tell you what they want to do. You can kind of see it before it happens if you stay true to the game. Honestly, we have this kind of flag here with this very long leg. That tells me that first leg will take us right up to 101,008. I just still can't believe we're that high. And people are slumping around acting like it's, you don't feel the energy for $101,000 Bitcoin. $83 and 83 in the fear and green. That's a little high too as well. Let's refresh, make sure that's back to 80. That's why I always refresh. And there's the pump I just spoke about. How do I know when the candles are going to move? It's kind of eerie. It's as if I was here before or something. It's like, oh, it's about to pump and then it pumps. Like, what is that? What is that all about? I do that too much. It's pretty strange. Anyway, nice move for Bitcoin. I like what we're seeing here. We're in the money on the call. As you can see, there's the entry. We're in the money on the call. Finally, it took all day. Sammy knows. Shout out to Crypto Billy in the house. And Crypto Billy, thank you for everything you've done for the space. Thank you for your book. Thank you for sending that beautiful email. It really helped to put things into perspective for me. You guys are super smart. All I have to do is... Yeah, exactly. Do you think Carbify CBV has still any room to run? Real Infinite Crypto. Carbify CBY. Let's take a look at CBY from my man Brad. AIXBT looks like it's going to consolidate and continue to pump. It's made by Virtuals. It's one of the hottest things in the game right now. It pumps. You can talk to it on Twitter. It sends its own tweets. It's its own sentient. Experimental. Funny. Not environmental. NFT project evolving beyond JPEG's cult airdrop distributed 207 million to Milady holders. Average holder gets 7K worth, while top recipients cleared 2.2 million. That's crazy. That is crazy. Creep followed the same path with token announcement. 6 NFTs listed in their token supply. Floor at 3 ETH. With the next listing start at 14.5 ETH. He's hyping creeps up right there. Look at this creepy Milady ecosystem now at 500 million FTV with 50% reserved for community. NFT floor trades at 5.75 ETH, up 105x from the 0.05 mint. Abstract Global Wallet shipping sessions keys at launch. Pre-approved specific DApp interactions with customizable spend limits and time windows. No more constant signing. 44 projects already building on Abstracts. 4 major integrations confirmed. Social login, gasless text, sessions keys equals actual mainstream wallet UX. Dude, this guy tweet, base chain desperately needed a proper AI agent. RFL reborn. Grand base hack secured 500 in Arrow incentives, sitting in $400 million market cap versus previous 200 million. RFL reborn from the Grand House hack. Aerodrome 5 supercharging Reflect on base, RFL on base. So now you're just like, what? And you go down these roads, right? And again, I'll be doing this for hours until I can't sleep at night, just being like, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? This is going to pump Arrow and send Arrow to the moon. Look, that tweet, send this to the upside. This little being is moving the market. Look at it. And this thing is ripping now. And this at a $9.3 million market cap. Maybe something big here on base. And we may have caught something huge here too. So that's why you watch me, man. I'm streaming through the internet. I'm kind of like, we have a jetpack on. The internet is the sky and space and time, and we're flying through it together. And I'm collecting data as we go every single day. Whenever you're with me, we're just absorbing that data, that information. And look, rising wedges break to the upside. We have the fault. We have the measured move. And this looks like it's headed to $1.59. And again, I know it doesn't have the lock liquidity, but man, this thing is moving. Bitcoin is moving. 1,840 for BTC. And of course, we get the pump the second we get the jump to the upside here for Bitcoin. Absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely here for BTC. Man, oh man. Let's go, baby. Let's go. That target takes you all the way to about 101,866. And I told you, I've been long, baby. I've been long. Who made gains with the lifer today or still at least kind of babysitting the long just like me? Put a 333 if you are up with the crypto lifer. I called out long this morning. No matter what happened, I said I'm long. I never wavered. I never said I'm going to be short this time. No, I've been long the whole time. 101,090, 890 just got touched. 840 here. I see 890 on this. This is amalgamated data, so it means we may have hit it on Bybit or Binance futures. Look at the 333s pouring in. Shout out to everybody here. Took your long call this morning, Peter L. No gains until I close the trade. Amen. Shout out to Seek Parabolic 100%. I like how you're saying that. All right, and if you're just jumping on in, Crypto Billy founded Billy Go Tails tomorrow. If you go to billygotails.io, the cost is 25 ADA to jump on in and mint. And what it is, it's an NFT crowdsourced book with 170 speakers assessing topics such as persistence, habits, honor, character, taking action, and of course, crypto. I am in the book. Charles Hoskinson is in the book. Crypto Crow, Frankie Candles, Miss Teen Crypto, Rice TX, Crypto Blood, Army Piper, Crypto Face, Alex O'Crypto, and many, many others, including Crypto Billy and Tony, the Biomex Tech Mex in the house. I love you, man. Shout out to Tony, man. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Let's have some fun here. Let's break down Bitcoin. But Bitcoin now pumping hard. 101,894 to the upside. Bitcoin ripping. And now we're in the money here on the trade. And you got to love that. You can start shaving these. Nice pump here. 101,896. Getting far away from the 21-day moving average, but getting a beautiful pump. Man, we called it, and here it is on the channel. The second I go live, I just, and I said in my trading group, I said, watch it go live, watch it start pumping when I go live, right? And what I have is a massive trade open, and I got a scalp trade open. So I'm about to move these stop losses into profit because you're getting far away from the 21 on the scalp, right? And so, and it's weekend trading. That's probably just a short squeeze. I'm going to take my money right there as soon as I can, especially in the 9s, 101.9. Let's see what happens. I'm right there. They might stop me out. Maybe they continue to pump. I'm right there. Let's see how much I can ride these to the upside here. So I got my stops into tape. I waited all day to do this. It's crazy. And that's why I tell everyone, you never know when they're going to pump the price. I've been seeing 990 now. It looks like we're about to go to 102,000 pretty fast. And there's a nice move there. We're getting really far away from that 21-day moving average. But price action this is just a massive squeeze here to the upside. And they're starting to liquidate these shorts here. Bang, they got me now. Again, very far away from the 21-day moving average, suggesting that we will have to pull back even if we pump. And so I just took profits on that beautiful move to the upside. Shout out to anyone that did too as well. And there's the pay the trader, pay the trader. Cheers to anyone. And we made it out alive on another beautiful trade. And it was a slow Saturday. I've been in that trade all day long, really since early. God bless everybody for booking profits on your own if you did or did not. Looks like we're going to continue to rip, though. I have another big trade open, so we'll see where that one goes here. It's exposed, so we'll see. It's got 14,000. It's a whole Bitcoin, so we'll see where that one goes. That one's open for weeks, though. I'm not really trying to, pimp that out. We'll see where that goes. Wow, what a nice move there for BTC. Let's take a look at our big time frames now and have some fun with Bitcoin. Then we'll look at some altcoins, and we'll let you guys go watch your college football. Billy, what college football game should we watch tonight? I want to watch some college football and just relax my brain for one night if I can. I never do it. It's very rare. I never watch college football on Saturday night. What game should I watch? Is there a game on? There's got to be something. And I think you're into it. You might know. Amazing trade. Thank you. They love to pump. Whenever I come on the live stream, they pump the price for me. I call Willie Woo. I say, Willie, man, make me look good. I got a new suit, new Calvin Klein suit on, man. I bought this thing on sale, man, Black Friday. Why not? Suits were like a dime a dozen on Black Friday. Just like, whoop, whoop, whoop. Just snatch a couple. You know what I mean? I mean, how could I not? Share the DJ set, Sammy. Come on, never, man. I got to hold it down the whole time, baby. Sammy, till I'm... let's go all the way back. Never, never, never. I can never give it up. 102,000 for Bitcoin pumping to the upside. I love it. I love this. I love this. This is getting crazy, wild and crazy here. 102 just got touched for BTC. My target was 102.87. We basically hit it. And this happened right in front of your eyes while we were live, everybody. You saw this live. And I told you I was long. I told the lifers we were long. The lifers just made gains. If you weren't in the trading group, I don't know what to tell you. Go to cryptolifer.com right now. What a great ad for my trading group. I don't try to shill, but the market shills me so well because it shows me how good it can get if you make money with the lifers. You know, join us today. You know what I mean? Sign up to a monthly, quarterly, or annual subscription. I'm telling you right now, I'm there every single day. Hours and hours. I put in work today on a Saturday. I am jamming. I am grinding. I am there. And I'm not going to leave you hanging. You're not going to see a trade and then wonder what happened to it. I'm going to back up with what I said, show you what's happening, and keep you privy to what's going down. So right here is this rising wedge that they broke us both times. And this is kind of what I eventually came up with. And then this little, you know, and then this shoulder, head and right shoulder that want to make some moves here to the upside. And this gives me a target, really a bigger target, $133,000 BTC. And we're going to talk about all this, and I'm going to show you why. Well, I got that bigger trade open that's still cooking now to the upside after. So I already paid the trader. And then we got this one cooking. But this one I want to really likely that's going to come back to the 21. We know it's going to come back to the 21. You sell into this frenzy. Whether you sell here, or there, or in the tip, it doesn't matter. Just the tip. But I love this track. Shout out to everybody here on the live. You guys got me in the mood, man. You got me feeling good. I can't stop. When I'm feeling good, I'm feeling good. It's hard to pull back, maybe. I got that kind of energy. Shout out to you all. Thank you for jumping on in. Let's drop that bass. Get you moving and grooving here and making some money. I also won the trade. I was in it all day. It's kind of a nice feeling after all the up and downs. And honestly, I like how we're resetting on these Stokes. Looks like there could be some more here coming on the small time frames. Sammy Scalpellini might be coming alive. Hey, Sammy Scalpellini over here. The Italian scalper. When Sammy starts talking like this, he's Sammy Scalpellini over here. He starts scalping anything he can see. Hey, don't look at me funny. I just might have to scalp you. Let's take a look here. Price could go to 102.578. Stop loss could be about 101.858. Maybe even lower than that. We go to 101.772. Got me in the mood. Got me in the groove. Got me feeling it. 102,578 here for BTC. And we're going to full port all the way. No. Funny, but it does look, I mean, I like this move here. Two for five. It looks like this thing is about to explode. Right? I mean, we'll see. I don't want to jump too hard on the weekend, but let's wait to see how this comes to the 21-day moving average. I'm going to flip this up to the next screen here just so I don't lose it. And I want you to check out Decrypted.tax, my favorite sponsor in the game. Decrypted.tax, the best place to do your taxes. Get them done the right way. Schedule a free consultation. They'll track your DeFi. If you had a coin for 2 years and you don't know what happened to it, explain it all to them. Give them the addresses. They'll figure it out. They'll find the best way to put out that gain and that loss, and they'll help you do your thing. Shout out to everybody there at decrypted.tax. Schedule a free consultation and find out more today at decrypted.tax. A channel sponsor, so, you got to love them, man. They help the lights stay on here in the studio. I love that. Decrypted.tax. So 102,000. I'm watching this flag here, and it looks like Bitcoin is going to rip. I'm going to get into the trade. I'm going to risk 200 for 6 here. And I'm in the trade now on the morning. It just something spicy looks like it's about to happen here to the upside. And maybe not. Maybe we just go sideways. But we're right near the 21. The Stokes are turning. Everything looks kind of good here for a possible continuation to the upside here for Bitcoin. It is sketchy weekend price action, but it seems like they got the shorts caught off guard here. And speak of the trade, right when I said it, I mean, I'm up $69 as the trade. That's the fastest $40 I've ever made, I'll tell you that. The trade was open for a half a minute, 30 seconds or something. Let's see. And again, I don't want to count my win before it happens. Let's see how this rips, but nothing like getting into a trade and watching it turn green immediately. I mean, that's how I want to win, right? Let's see these Stokes continue to the upside. Maybe it makes a bearish div there, but I'll just take what I can quickly and add to the trade that I just made. I'm not trying to be greedy here. I'm just trying to add to the trade I already had. I don't have to push it. Just kind of scalpellini here. I tell you, I'm just trying to eat a couple scallops over here. We are a little too far for the 21, but can we get one more push? Let's get that push up. One more big candle, and I'm out quickly. I'm going to scalp like 100, 200 bucks on this one. I got the bigger trade open, so that's why I love having the bigger trade open. It lets me freely scalp without really thinking too much. Oh, come on. Go up. Go up. Give me more than that. Don't play with me on little sauce. Turn that wick into a candle. No. Dang. I mean, not bad. I won like 30 bucks, but we want to go hard here or go home. So here, let me it's okay. Never, it's all, the key is not losing. Always be happy if they didn't take you for something. That's the key. Looks like it's consolidating pretty nicely there. Let's open that up. Oh man, that thing is about to go. Like, something's going on here. There's like major movement. I don't want to FOMO, but dang, man, it's telling me like this thing is just gonna lift. Like, is that just gonna lift off? Really? Just boom? This is kind of crazy, right? They're about to squeeze some shorts or something going on. Or they're about to bumble me out. Something's going on here. This is crazy. This is crazy. Low stochastic. Can we get this continuation to pump here? Let's see. This candle just closed massively green. It's a bullish engulfing candle. You'd think you would get a continuation out of that, but we are far away from the 21. Could have been a squeeze. Let's see here. It's bouncing off the top there. Come on, baby. Seemed like I got caught at the tip. See? Chasing that. I want to get cleared. Clear me. Come on, clear me. I don't mind if I get stopped out here. It won't be bad. But come on, clear me. Just go, baby. Go. 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 Come on. No, blow on it. The triple blow. Ah, they got me. They're going to get me there. We're far from the 21, so I don't, you know what I mean? Oh, but they sniped it like that? No. All right, let's calm it down. 102, 120. Seems like we're continue to run, though. I'm going to let that one trade. I'm going to 110. 113. Bitcoin's about to be at an all-time high, everybody. I don't think we realize. I mean, we're close to some big business here. So wait for the 21. We want to wait, let that 21 catch up the price. Again, it could be making a head and shoulder now. Like this could be the end. That could be all we had, right? That could be it. And tonight we might kind of slow down. We'll see. 21 comes into price action. I'm going to put that on ice up here for a second. But I may be right back in that same exact long, honestly, without having to change even the numbers. So this could be the long I'm looking at right here. A stop loss at like 101.975. Take profit at 102.735. 138. Oh, why is it 2-1 though? Why is that? What am I doing there? 102.738. 101.975, right? There you go. Risk 100 for 500. I mean, that's the trade right there. A little risky on a Saturday night for sure too, but it's 100 for 500 bucks. You know what I mean? It's like, what's the worst that can happen? You lose 100 bucks. It gets tight in this channel. This 21 continues to go up. We have a good chance of winning the trade. So again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Shout out to anyone just jumping on into the live trading here with the Crypto Lifer. I'm here every single day, 7 days a week, twice on the weekends. Can you believe that? 2 times on a Saturday. You think I would take the weekend off like most of your favorite live streamers, but no, I go double time, double hard. You know, and I see this as a shoulder, head, right shoulder. I see the 4-hour breaking out to the upside. It's like an ascending triangle that's about to do damage here. And I'm long on the bigger time frames for a big move here. And this breaks out into tonight. We could pump all the way to, you could see, I mean, I know it's crazy, but like tomorrow night, we could be somewhere at $110,000. Like there's a chance. All right. Bitcoin coming back to the 21. That's why you don't get in yet. See? And now we're going to kind of look at the bigger time frames. I really want to see, I'm hungry to look at the weekly and everything. And I want to see our daily close. So the weekly candle, we keep talking about it. It keeps getting greener. All right. And I said, I don't want to see it close red. And now it's looking even more definitively like it's going to close to the upside. And then it's showing signs of, a possible uptrending flag here, or even like it's just going to kind of continue to rip, straight to, it just might even continue. This candle or the next candle might really just continue to rip. We talked about how the fact that 97.2 was a big deal. As long as we stay above 97,200, I don't see how we go any lower, right? And we had 4 weeks so far, 3 candles, close above this key area. This would be the 4th candle to close above 97,200, which would just kind of give you more and more strength that we were going to continue further to the upside. Now we're back at that 21 moving average here on the one minute time frame. That could be a nice little bounce. If it's not, you're going to come all the way back down to this red area. You very well may, as it is the weekend, and any pump of the weekend usually is short-lived and made by just lack of liquidity and them going after stop hunts. So just always be careful about a weekend pump. We could be back at 98,000 in 2 seconds. Anything could happen. It actually is suggesting maybe they do dump us right back to 98K, because look, there's not much liquidity above us. 103, but there's a stepping stone there, which is like a close act at 100,200, and then all the way to 98,200 there for BTC. So anyway, we'll get back into brass tacks here. The weekly looks absolutely beautiful. We may be making a weekly flag to the upside. And then if you just take the conservative flag, which is that gives you your next measured move, and it takes you to $146,000. And honestly, whenever you flag out here, we may be, what you'd like to see is a bigger consolidation, because that would mean you could take this whole pole really. And if that's the case, I mean, that's a $200,000 Bitcoin. I mean, but that says you're going to be somewhere there by May of 2026. I mean, Bitcoin just continues to rip to the upside. That's usually not the case, right? So now one thing I keep bringing up, and I can't stand to bring up, but I have to, is this it's a bearish div. And, you know, as far as I'm concerned, it's bearish divergence nonetheless, unless maybe this goes higher than that. And then it won't be bearish divergence because this hill will be higher than that hill, and it'll shrug off bearish divergence. So there's a chance here, if the RSI just continues to go higher, it takes out this high. If that's the case, it won't be bearish divergence. But as of right now, every time I've seen something like this, it was bearish divergence. And that's why, but you know, that's why other people just think, I'm going to short that immediately. That's why I look at the small time frames. We're staying above the 200 in the 4 hour. We're getting tight on the 1 hour. You know what I mean? We're seeing signs of bullishness, so we can't just out of nowhere just start doing bearish stuff. We gotta, you know, we gotta lose 97.2 first. We'd have to lose the 200 MA on the 1 hour, then the 4 hour. The small time frames are going to tell you exactly what's going to happen. See, my strategy is to look at the bigger time frames and then whittle down how the small time frames are moving. They're eventually going to give you a probability one way or the other, and they're pretty dang accurate. And so once a small time frame's telling you you're bearish, you start to slip bearish, and that's kind of what happens. If they start flipping bullish, then it's likely that we can't get the bigger time frames to dump. So the small, I live and die by those small time frames, and they really teach us a lot. You guys see me do it all the time, every single day here on the channel. So the weekly looks good to me, you know, and we could do it, you know, I flip on the moving averages, and yeah, we could be just making an uptrending flag or even some out of control pump here is looking like the case here. We look at the 3 day, and the 3 day to me, like I said to everyone, and this is why I'm long on the bigger time frame, is because it broke out. Like that's a breakout. I don't know, and I didn't hear one person talk about it. I don't really watch a lot of YouTube, but I didn't say everyone like we broke out. That's a breakout. Like you have broken out, like clear as day. If you just take this conservative poll, I feel like we could take that whole poll, but if you just take this conservative poll here, I mean, you broke it out and you're on your way to the next target. That's $132,000 Bitcoin. That's no joke for BTC. So this is telling us that there's a big move here for Bitcoin, and we're headed to $132,000. All right. That's just what I see happening for BTC on the dot here. Again, maybe it's a fake out. There is some bearish divergence on the 3-day chart, which I can't stand, but you know, and it's even there too. And that tells us that we're going to be dumping. So I heed that, I listen to it, but again, then I look at the support and resistance on the 3-day chart. And I zoom in here and I come back, well, we had previous resistance and now its support is at 99,900, basically 100K. So until the 3-day candle closes below $100,000, I remain bullish too as well. And we take it one day at a time, right? I'll look at this before I go to bed. We'll look at it when I wake up in the morning. You know, I'm up by 6, 7 in the morning. And then we'll keep breaking it down for you. Let's take a look at our daily time frame. And this is where it gets really interesting, right? I love doing this, by the way. I don't know if you do too, but I just love looking at it on this big scale. So for me, you could say this is it on the daily. I mean, there's a bunch of different ways you could look at it, all right? No matter what, like I see it as this is the ascending triangle. We broke out, we fell back inside, and we have now broken out and we're on our way out of here to the upside. Number two, I look at it as this is a beautiful trend line that we're in right now. And there it is, you know, and we broke out a couple times, but we're still inside, and rising wedges break out parabolically, right, to the upside, and the length of that pole here. So this suggests that that's going to be your next move too, and you just keep lining this up. And I mean, that gives me $135,000 BTC, and the timing on that is like January 2nd. So it's saying somehow in the next 4 to 5 weeks, we're going to have or in the next 3 weeks somehow, 2 weeks. Like you're telling me Bitcoin's just going to go on some massive tear and just eat up candles? I'm not saying that's going to happen for sure. I don't know. Maybe it dumps. And again, I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I don't know what Bitcoin's going to do. I have to say that as corny as that sounds, but I don't know. What I will show you is I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I load up on coins. I mean, you see me throwing boatloads of money into this market. So at this point, you're like, well, you know, Sammy says whatever he wants about the TA, but Sammy is going hard at this point. And this brings us back to where we are now on the 4-hour time frame. And why I love this, you know, how we're respecting this trend. I love how bullish we're looking back at $102,000. So, you know, again, it looks kind of head and shouldery here on the 1 minute time frame. I'll give this to you. And we're going to, you know, I haven't given up on the trade here. I'm willing to take it if it serves us. It's got to serve me, basically. It's got to give me the trade. The trade has to tell me that it's worth taking. The TA has to present a probability to my subconscious mind that I've seen so many times before that basically shows me that we're likely, you know, that's kind of a shoulder, a bit of a head, and almost a right shoulder there, you can see, and then a resistance at $102,000 right off the bat. You know what I mean? Again, if we bounce soon and that gets tight, then I get enticed. If we start to fall, then we're coming to the 200 MA, or we're dropping to 101.6, 101.584. The small time frames are really, really amazing. And then you couple that with Bookmap, and it has way more liquidity to the downside. Now it's telling me, man, are we going to see 98,000 in the next hour and a half? It's so crazy how this market works, right? You tap 102, go all the way back down to 96,000. That's why it's hard to hold the bigger trades, because every time I set up a bigger trade, I'm always like, yeah, I'll just cover and take my gains, you know. That dumps, then I'm back, you know, it's like we go through that chestnut all over again. So I see this as a pump to the upside, and I'm still long. The 4-hour looks good to me, and I like how we're squiggling down on the stochastics, but then we kind of went up. And you zoom in here, you can see this like nice little turn, right? I call it a pigtail there, a nice little pigtail to the upside, and that's bullish to me. And then I see the shoulder, head, shoulder. And to me, that's an inverted head and shoulder with a 68% chance of a break to the upside into a new all-time high of $110,000. So let's go, Bitcoin. Break above this previous resistance here. And then we really zoom in, and you can see, like, I mean, this is a beautiful previous. This is an SR flip that just, and this is another reason why I took a long out, because it's like previous resistance, support. You know, as long as you stay above 101,200, I remain bullish for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin looks bullish to me. I like what I'm seeing here. And again, even if we come up and get tight, get rejected, you know, and even this is like a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder that could be breaking. I'm seeing more signs of bullishness than bearishness. It's got me frisky, the tight moving averages. And so, you know, I can't tell you much else. And I'm still open-minded to the fact that, you know, look, the 1 hour is getting a little overbought. We hit a resistance. You know, what if the 1 hour says no way? We bearishly retest, we drop. And if the 1 hour loses the 200 MA, that's when I would consider possibly shorting. Or that's when I would say, hey, man, there's the chance we're going to start dropping back down to 97.8 and then possibly testing that weekly support as resistance. So watch your 1 hour time frame. Watch your 15. You know, if the 15-minute loses the 200, that's going to be your first sign of some bearishness. All right? So tonight, if you're really into price action and you want to really scope it out, keep your 1 minute on and check out how your 1 minute is making flags, and track your 1 minute, and then track your 15 and your 1 hour. Those are the time frames you need tonight. You don't really need any other time frames, because you want the time frames that are closest to their 200 MAs, because they're going to teach you what's going to happen. You know, if they lose a 200 MA and you're not paying attention to that time frame, you're not going to understand why something monumental may be about to go down, and you're going to miss out. So I'm telling you right now, from my years of doing this, the time frames change, and you know, sometimes it's the 4, sometimes it's the 8. Every once in a while, it's the 8 hour tonight, everyone. I just, you know, and I can't explain why, but this is something that comes with time. You just start understanding what time frames you should be looking at, and for whatever reason at a certain time. And that's really a skill that I developed in the last like 18 months, more than anything else, that kind of really gave me a little bit of a scope into how the market was going to move and when, based on what time frames to look at. It's pretty crazy, but you know. So we're looking at this close, and you can see how we always have a bunch of things going for you here on the channel, right? We're giving you your top down analysis. We're talking about the weekly, yet at the same time, we're dissecting a 1 minute flag that we're scalping. I mean, I've never seen such ridiculousness on any other channel. Most channels, you're going to watch them do a macro analysis and watch them trade they have open for days, or you're going to watch them live trade like a maniac. But you're never going to get like both of this at the same time, right? And this looks like it's about to get lit right now. And let's see here. And so I'm gonna take this trade. I like it. I'm gonna see where it goes. I'm gonna see if this flag breaks out to the upside. It is a head and shouldery, and I'm pretty close to the stop there. Very high risk yet again. Again, I don't risk a lot. It's like $70 for, 350, if we get to the high point. So that's the thing about making these high risk 6 to 1s. It's like you can easily lose the 70 quick, but if you do it 5 or 6 times, so look, if you do this 10 times and you lose 77 times, you lose 490. But if you hit this trade 3 times, you win 1,500. So you only have to win this trade 3 out of 10 times to make $1,000, but you got to do it consistently. You know, that's the thing. You can't do it once a week, or, you know, or like if you scalp, you got to know, if you're going to be a trader, you got to be a trader. You can't half trade. You can't half step. Your losses are part of your wins, and people don't realize that. Like, you can see me lose all day long and then be like, well, how is he still winning? It's because you just have to know you have to have proper risk management. That's all. Every trade you have to have calculated and know exactly what you're going to win, exactly what you're going to lose, and why you're doing it. See, I don't like that. That's a head and shoulder now. A second ago it could have pumped to the upside and changed the whole sauce. And you're just watching this craziness. And it is weekend trading. Like, this isn't Tuesday. You know, Tuesday things do a lot better. They just kind of do what they're supposed to do. You know, but on the weekend trading, you're going to get a lot of up and down price action. You're going to get a lot of failed moves. You're going to get a lot of failed patterns. You know. And you're going to get scalped out a lot, just bing, 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 and then the price will go the other way again, and you'll be pissed. And that's weekend trading. You know, you have to know what you're doing on the weekend. Like, again, that's why you don't go 500 for 2,000 on the weekend. Like, you know, you don't go 3,000 for 15,000. This is the one I'm going to do. I'm going to get all my gains back today. It doesn't work for me. That's not, you know, the weekend is for light trades. Maybe opening up something you're going to willing to hold for a couple weeks. If you see something that's big and you want to take advantage of the market, by all means, like, I'm not saying I don't open, like, I might open up a biggest trade of my life on the weekend, but it's something I might hold for 2 to 3 weeks. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm planning on making gains that Saturday, right? So we'll put that on ice for a split second. Let's take a look at our daily close and have some fun on that. And then we're going to look at altcoins that you guys are talking about and a couple of things that I see on the radar, crypto rank, and have some fun. So we opened at 101,424 and 24 cents. The high was 102,650 even. Nice high though, right? The low is 106.09 and 41 cents, and we would close at 101,420 even. Beautiful close, 420 even. Amazing, right? Down 4.2% on the day, right? And so we would open at 101,420. We literally would go down $4 on the day. I can't believe that, but on the entire day we went down $4. So from the open to the close, Bitcoin is $4 difference. I mean, that's insane. I mean, pretty good. Like, and that's what they try to do, right? They try to keep the price pretty tight. They did a pretty dang good job of doing that today, right? So they got a $4 differentiation on Bitcoin. If you think about it, that's pretty awesome. Like, who does that? You know, you got to give it to them. So I almost didn't read it right. I'm like, they only give us the percentage. And they would put 0.00. Like, they can't even, it doesn't even register as a percentage because it's so tiny of an amount. So Bitcoin barely moved today. It made and then it started to move green as the candle closed and Sunday began. So, and then the next candle began. 101,918 for Bitcoin, struggling in that flag. Can it stay in it? It seems like it's kind of hugging the bottom of the channel in a very strange way. It's a bit old. It's a bit old right now. It's a bit old. See that? Hey, still alive, still alive, still alive. To stay alive, baby, still alive. So anyway, you've kind of gotten everything. I've given you 1 minute flags down to all the way up from the weekly, and you can see my ideas here for Bitcoin. Now, again, if we lose the 1 hour Tutor to May, if we lose the 15 minute, then we'll start coming for the 4 hour. And if the 4 hour loses, we will dump, and we could go back down to 97,000, 98, heck, 76,000. I want you to be open-minded to anything that's possible. I want you to believe in the bull, but be open-minded that anything is possible, my friends. I don't want you to get encapsulated in the fact that it can only be one way. That's how we get rocked as traders. We just can't do that. We just can't do that. All right. Say it with me. Sweet. Can you check peak? Yes, sweet. DEGEN, please. Can you check out peak? We're going to take a look at the super chats at the fan funding. God bless the 1,000. Look at the 777s every time, baby. Look at 1,777. I told you every time. Every time. Every time. All right, let's take a look. TEMA been growing since the last discussed. Curious your thoughts. Listen to your videos while driving. Love your energy and positivity. Caleb Lincoln, we love you. Hope you had a good drive with my energy, man. That's awesome. I love being the voice of reason while you're behind the wheel. Let's look at TEMA on Soul a bit more. It had a real raccoon behind it, and it's critical at 9 million cap. Ready to TX next week. Buying comp airdrop and Bitmart right now. Interesting. Can we please check out Turbo? Thank you, man. Johnny EGP. Johnny sent EGP. Johnny, thank you for that British pound, I believe. Let's take a look at Turbo. And Turbo's been hot. Coinbase listing, right? A big deal. Has a lot of community behind it, which really made it what it is. 102 back to 102,000 for Bitcoin. You know, we may end up winning that trade, getting a fat extra 500 on that scalp. So I like what I'm seeing here for Turbo. I say it bounces, gets tight in this flag, and continues to pump. My next target is 02287. And that's a nice gainer as Turbo continues to rip to the upside. We know about Turbo when it first came out in like the semi-bear market. I don't know what you would call it even. But I see 100% gains coming out of Turbo from where it's at right now. About to do another double up to 1.4 billion. At this point, though, it's like, you know, I get disinterested when a coin has to go from 700 million to 1.4 billion for me to double my money. You know, again, by all means, these things can get to 20 billion, 10 billion, but it's like, I like to make 10x and jump and get out on my way, you know. LOFI on Sui, bro. I told you last week at a $30 million market cap. I mean, anyone could have told me about any coin, right? So simple, big. And I did like LOFI. We went over it, and I actually drew it, and I said, man, this looks like it's gonna rip. And it did. I mean, this thing pumped hard. So you were on point, man. God bless you. Thank you. Shout out to Emmanuel Pinochet. And he nailed it. He gave us LOFI, and he was all over it. It's up a beautiful 3x and more. And now it's consolidating inside of a bit of a flag there. If that flag continues, LOFI is going to continue to rip. LOFI has enough liquidity to possibly double up again here. And now it's out of control. I mean, you gave it to them, man. You were spot on. And you can see my drawing there for LOFI. And we went over it there. It looked like it could rip to the upside. And boy, oh boy, did it rip. From 3 cents all the way to 16 cents. Unbelievable. Actually went to a high of 23. So it actually did an 8x from when we first really looked at it. LOFI. And it, you know, I would watch that tightness. And it's a hot coin on Sui, baby. Ripping to the upside. Is there more gas? You never know. It could be the end. You never know with these memes, but. And God bless. Shout out to Emmanuel Pinochet. Thank you. And Daniel Leahy. Thank you so much for these awesome super chats you keep laying on us. Your last TNT when you called the bottom has played out almost exactly as you said it. I bought in and I'm up nearly 3x. Think it will go higher. Thank you, legend. Love your content as always. See, this is the thing. So many people ask about the super chat, and so many of the super chats are accurate. So many people go, oh my gosh, I want to be a part of this guy's live, like, you know, his trading group. So like every single day, because I go live 7 days a week and twice on the weekends, so many people learn from us. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty awesome if you think about it. And so many people get like a T, and then they watch the TA that and it actually does play out. Look, your last TA 10 when you called the bottom has played out almost exactly. He bought in and got a nearly 3x, man. We went over it. You know, that's an older super chat. We only see no charts. Love you, man. Love your suit. Can we get an update on TEMA, please? Wow, a lot of TEMA people. Blessing Sam, you can look at XRP from Margaret Ness. XRP 4-hour partial decline. The standard show pump. XRP, the standard. Can we get Turbo? Thank you. We did look at Turbo. Johnny, thank you. God bless you. And we did look at, I felt like we looked at Carbify right off the bat. CBY, right? I have a memory of doing it. I mean, it's got a small market. Is this it, though? Is this it? 10 million market cap? I mean, it ripped up and then it came down. The chart doesn't look healthy, right? It looks sick, right? Like it's gotta break back, but it's doing that Adam and Eve thing. I don't know, man. got sold off pretty heavy. A lot of the hot ones, they don't do this. They kind of just been sitting and ripping. So I've been getting spoiled because all the charts don't look like this. This has to make it back to like, you know, and has resistances that it has to make. But I mean, if you believe in it and you really like it, I just think there's so many better charts out there at the present moment that why mess with this one? You know what I mean? But if I was already in it, I guess I'd have no choice to find out what would happen, right? Could you be a chill guy and check out Chill Guy? Let's take a look at Chill Guy. I have it on the watch list here for you. So Chill Guy looked like it was going to start consolidating. It was all of the rage, and now it's, you know, it just doesn't have the liquidity or the buzz at the present moment. We found Chill Guy right down there before it popped, so you're being the money huge. We found it at a 10 million market cap, a $40 million market cap. Sorry, so we found it. You know, just do the math, right? You'd be up so nice at this point. 3x at 120, 6x at 240, about an 8-9x, right? And I see it eventually ripping back to the dollar. It's a strong coin, great community. A lot of people got into it and believed in it since it ripped. So, you know, it's just coming back down. Look to the 618 golden pocket. Maybe it keeps going down to the 786, but it's in that area where it's about to probably get a retrace. If Bitcoin starts to rip and the market rips, it's going to rip Chill Guy with it, in my humble opinion. All right. Thank you so much for these super chats. You people are amazing. Shout out to the $143 in chat revenue, 607 likes, 1,700 people here on the live. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for the love. Okay. So here's where they're launching memes on Hyper right here. Hyper.fun launches. This thing just came out. Liquid Agent, Liquid Cat. Oh my gosh. Hyper Liquid found its guardian. This is going to get crazy. And there's going to be millionaires printed out of this chain on some of these. Just a hype guy. I feel like just a hype guy. How could that not rip? Think about it. Aping in the initial liquidity. Progress to development. My gosh, right? And this is like pump.fun. You look at like what's gaining steam. You take a shot. You never know. Pretty crazy. Nice little flag here now forming on the 1 minute. Bitcoin looks like it's not done yet. It really looks like it's just not done yet. 101, 850, 890 though. Just be careful trading on the weekends. Take your gains and move on. Okay. When I get all the messages now, no chart, no screen. I'll never see that stuff, man. I'm too into what I'm doing. Okay, moving forward. So yeah, I mean, I would write this site down right now. App.hyper.fun launches. Guys, we're at the cutting edge of the hottest stuff. Like you see each week, we're on the next thing, new things. There's so much coming at us every single day, and we do the best job, I believe, of almost any channel. There's definitely people who get in earlier, and you have to be into Discord. You have to be on Telegrams. You have to be on Twitter all night. You got to get these gems, man. You know. And again, you can also just put 100 grand in Solana, 10 grand in Solana, 5 grand in bigger cap coins, $500, whatever you got. You don't have to be a big shot. You know what I mean? There's money to be made. Some people are going to do all this stuff that I'm talking about and then end up doing more and more risky stuff and never get out. Some people are going to do a few just, you know, humble things, and they're going to leave with more money than those people did. So it's all about leaving with money. All right. You want to leave this rally with money. I don't care how you do it. Just make sure you leave the rally. You know, you don't want to be broke at the end of this rally. Right? You got to have a goal for where you want to be no matter where the market goes. You go back, I would need 120,000, and you're there. But the market looks like it's going to rip more. Who cares? Pay yourself, you know what I mean? And again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I pay myself. You know, I got to pay myself. Otherwise, what is the point of doing this? Every single day, constantly, all the time. You got to pay yourself, right? Got to walk away with something. I'm not going back to work. Ain't happening. This is it for me. All right. At this point, all I know how to do is trade and stream. That's it, man. You know, don't make me do nothing else over here. Hey, Scalpellini over here. So now we're watching to see if this flag can rip back to the upside there for Bitcoin. Just be careful in small time frames on the weekend. You know, I like the broader, bigger trades and just let them kind of cook. It feels better that way. It's just the way over here. That's what he does. What does he do? That's what he does. All right. All right. Let's take a look at the super chats here. It's meme coin agent unsold on new agent. It reminds me of GOAT, and it's pumping now. I don't know about that name. I thought it was the other one, but I mean, that's crazy what it's doing. It's just ripping out of control, like. So creepy, these like trial of strength. I don't get it. I gotta write trial of strength. Is that what it wants me to do? I don't know what's happening here. What is this? Anyway, it does look like it's ripping to the upside. I can't really seem to get a handle on it. Let's take a look at the Twitter. So it just has an address, followers, the pledge was near around, but a key to reward others unfolding into the greater gifts. The number of hands is uncountable, the power lies. The gates will close unexpectedly, open to the new world. So it's just a sentient, just doing numbers. Look at this, it all makes sense. Like quadruple down, who is this guy? And now you follow these people, and these are people you want to kind of regiment. What is he saying? Timmy in stage 2 of Elliott Wave Trench Timmy. It's so funny. I don't know what this is. It does have locked liquidity. It's already got a $23 million market cap, but it does look like it may continue to rip. Who knows? Honestly, like, you could be throwing money at 100 coins a day now lately. It just never ends. It's almost like overwhelming for me, even because it's like you got endless soul, just pump, 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 pump. And like I got like, you know, I have access to it. I can just keep throwing soul. Like, when do you stop? Like, when does it end? When do you take a break? Like, when do you stop buying the next one and the next one and the next one? I guess you could flip. You sell PURR, you get into this, you sell that, you get into that. Every day, and you just keep multiplying, see how far you can go. That's kind of the crypto grind. And then one coin hits you, and you have to move back, and then you move, you know, and someone rug pulls you. You know, it's like these people. It is a battle, man. It's an everyday struggle. It's not easy, right? 1 minute is now on a nice little flag, attempting to get back above the 21 moving average, which could give it a catalyst for a bit of a pump here. Back to the upside. Like maybe 101.771. I just let the smaller trade rip. The bigger trade rip. But this flag might continue to pump here on the 1 minute. So let me show you here. A nice little breakout, right? And just looking smooth. Honestly, looking smooth. Get above that point of control. Start getting that rippage. Again, could easily roll over. It's definitely, ever since we got that pump, it's been getting kind of back to wonky price action. We have that nice little move, and then things have been kind of If that pumps, it does take you to what, 1026. All right. Bitcoin at 101.9 right now, just doing great. What a beautiful day it is to be alive over here. So we looked at Chill Guy, meme coin. We looked at this new meme coin. It reminds me of GOAT, and it's pumping now. Shout out to Delonis Fink. God bless you, man. It looked interesting. Hey, Lifer, can you take a look at Ubix Network? Thank you. I remember Ubix back in the day. I actually had some Ubix. It was supposed to be like the next Phantom. Hottest thing since sliced bread, right? I think it was UBX, right? Yeah, the Ubix Network on MEXC. To be honest, I thought this thing was going to be amazing. No one talked about it. I got it like down here somewhere. The 3 commas thing ended up taking, they got me for my Ubix over here. Such a low volume coin that nobody knows about. And there's just so much other hotness right now. But so it takes nothing to nudge it. And it's got that Adam and Eve double bottom with the little flag. Looks like it's going to do damage. I probably wouldn't be able to trade it. The market, it's just too low. The market cap's just too small. But I guess if I had like a few $100, I could put a couple $100 in it and see where it went. You never know for Ubix, right? It did have good tech, fast transactions, but just nobody knows about it. It doesn't have enough. It doesn't have enough people, asking about it or caring about it. So let's take a look at Ski Mask Dog here and see where that's going. 4.7 on liquidity, $286 million market cap. We looked at it there and said it was retracing. And ever since then, it's gone. Like, it just absolutely gone. Like, that's crazy. So there's just been so much money to be made out here. It's just insane. And now it's making a bull flag that says, hey, I'll just continue. So, I trust the TA. The TA says this thing's going to rip to 63 cents. Might take a couple weeks. Last big pump took from November 27th all to the December. It just only took 7 days for the bigger pump to occur. So it says in a week's time, 2 weeks' time, 63 cents could be happening here for Ski Mask Dog. I own none of it. It doesn't matter to me. Thank you for all you do for us. Thank you, Kent. God bless you. 99 group, well worth it. Thank you, Reliable J. I much appreciate you saying that and giving he's giving a $10 super chat to tell people to join my trading group. He's saying it's worth joining the trading group. Like, I didn't pay him to do that. I don't know that dude. I might have met him in the group, but personally, I think he's pretty new. Can you check out Near? Appreciate the hardest working man in crypto. I found you during Around the Blockchain and have been a fan ever since. Shout out to Big Will. I love you, man. Okay, so we did finish Carbify. Hey, Lifer, can you do Robert De Niro charting Bitcoin and call the rip over here? Hey, it's going to be a big rip over here. We're going to look at Near. And I think that's it. And then we've been ripping through these super chats, man. I can't believe it. This guy may have given us something. H2W 6GM 6JZ. H2W 6GM 6JZ. It's like, what was that again? Oh, you don't have H2W 6JM 6JZ? Oh, you act. Oh, you act. So crazy, right? Oh, you don't know? Oh, you ain't making the gains off H2W 6JZ? Oh, yeah, okay, all right. This is what it comes down to. The absolute nerd energy here is absurd energy. So, Bitcoin in that flag, but with way more liquidity now. I mean, it looks like they could dump us down to 98,000, and that's where they're going to send us. Something strange is happening here for Bitcoin. They got me on edge here, even though the bigger time frames do look like a massive breakout. I don't know. It looks kind of sketchy now on the night as we got rejected by that high. May start to see some lows here on the night, right? $101.8 may take us further to the downside. Only time will tell. All right. I do like the bigger idea, though. I just want to make sure the smaller time frames play ball. Let's take a look at what was trending today, what we're looking at on Crypto Rank. Do a great job. Hyperliquid, of course, number one. Lingo, we told you about it. We already know all about it. We watched it. We came out. Now at 56. Not too bad, right? Ondo continuing to hold above 175. You love seeing that. I told you Scroll maybe months ago was going to be the next big thing. Very small market cap, and this thing could definitely, get to the billions. This could follow Say and Sui, you know what I mean? It really could. I don't think people realize, and there's memes on Scroll already. So I wouldn't be surprised if Scroll gets to 2.2 billion and 10x's and then has all these memes and a whole ecosystem below it that explodes. So watch out for Scroll. That thing's really starting to make a big deal. Morpho has been on the radar. That actually was pumping pretty hard today too. Bluefin, which I've never heard of. Optimism. Ether back above 7 and really holding strong. We'll take a look at Ether. I own it long term. Parcel was another one. Sui Agents. One of the most popular search coins in the last 7 days is Sui Agents. I mean, what does that tell you? That might start be getting put in people's radar. Start adding it. Renzo, the liquid staking. Heroes of Mavia, which I own on the radar too. And then these are new coins that just came out. GPU AI, Orbit AI, Plankton in Pain, Interlock, Quantify AI. Remember this one? We've talked about that could do some damage. The volume at 1.8 million, market cap is tiny for Quantify AI. All right. So like 2 months later, that thing could be a $300 million market cap, and that's 100x, right? So these are the, what I mean? But again, a lot of them might go to zero. Hyper Launcher, I don't know, but off the bat, that gets you kind of thinking. So, and then let's look at the most visited coins in the last 7 days. People have visited Sui, Lingo, Supra just continues to get looked at. Of course, Hyperliquid, they're going there. Peak is hot. And that pullback, Peak that may be the last chance there. NodePay, Aptos, Layer Zero, and XRP really, and then XRP memes too. And Magic Eden with the airdrop. Just kind of give you, every day I check on that, see what's happening. Kind of leads me into the next realm of things. So just watching this flag kind of mill over. Looks like the 15-minute wants the 21-day moving average personally. So I say that we come all the way back down here now throughout the night. We had our fun for whatever reason. Looks like we come back down to the 21 and we just get tighter and tighter in the zone until we eventually make a bigger move here for Bitcoin. And I just see, sideways price action till we eventually get the tap for that monster push. Boom, boom, boom. What is Token Metrics trending on right now? Hold on 1 second. Just want to see what they're saying is trending on the night real quick for you. Give you that added bonus for being here all day with me. 2 live streams, kicking it. I do see a pullback for Bitcoin. Doesn't look amazing right now. We had the nice pump. I took some profits. Then it chopped around. Please check out ETH4 head and shoulder pattern on the 4 hour. Thank you. Shout out to MG Crypto. Hey, Lifer. Oh, yeah. And so Blub still the number one coin they're pushing more than anything else. Blub, and Gamma Swap. There's Morphware too, really getting out there with Morph AI, Morphware, Neural AI back above 15. That thing's strong. Brett back at 19. Virtuals. Did it get a dump like that hard? Did something happen to Virtuals? No, they must be reading it wrong. I was like, there it is at 250. I looked at it just then. I was like, wait, what do you mean? That thing was huge. It did spike to 282 on a wick, but it's still holding 252. Let me take a look here. Why did Token Metrics say it was, let's see. Virtuals Protocol. Maybe I had this, maybe I just had to refresh it. Or they're getting the wrong API for whatever reason. I don't believe it's 163. You know what I mean? They think it's 163. I don't know why. They're getting the wrong read. Maybe let's double check. Maybe it got pumped up on MaxC. I don't think so though. Yeah, there it is at 250. I don't know. They're funny. Tokemetrics got a wrong read today, which they shouldn't. They should be on point. This one keeps getting my radar. Merry Mystery. Something about it. I can't explain it, but it's just telling me like it's going to be the next something or other. It's going to do some damage. Node AI, Sharp AI, MP Real too. This one at a $77 million market cap is catching my eye too. You might want to write that down. MP Real. Chlor AI, another big winner, just continues. I love Anyone protocol. A lot of the supply is out for Anyone. So this is what I wanted to show you about Anyone, that, you know, to anyone that wanted to listen. But But if you looked here, 193, 970, only 97 million really, which is amazing, and only 100 million in the total supply. And so the whole supply is out, right? The circulating supplies, no one can dump on you. There's no VCs, fair long, like, it looks good, man. So I like what I'm seeing with Anyone based on that alone. Again, it's super tight, like the market, you know, just not a lot of volume. That's the only problem. It's just almost too small for me to touch, right? But I like the protocol. I like the idea. I like those number of coins when it comes to Anyone. All right. Someone said, can you check out ETH forming an inverted or head and shoulder? Let's take a lot of Ethereum here on MEXC. All right. You know, I see kind of like a bit of a shoulder there, a head and a right shoulder, right? An inverted head and shoulder. And it just, you know, it's like the rest, it's like the whole market. And I'll show you again. We'll delete our work. We'll look at the weekly. But, you know, you can see the Ethereum's finally kind of in this beautiful uptrend. But then it came down here, and I feel like it did this. You know, it broke out. And it's going to end up retesting this top trend line. I feel like it's almost doing it right now. And, you know, if it breaks this trend line, fine, it goes back to the bottom inside the pattern again. But if not, stays very, very bullish. So look how this candle closed on the weekly, but it tells me that there's going to be a bigger move here for Ethereum at one point. And then if you break this down, this is kind of what we're seeing on the smaller, you know, on the altcoins total 3. We kind of went over this too with the macro analysis video on Friday. Check out my macro analysis video. It's going to kind of give you a bit of more insight into what I see happening to the altcoins on a bigger scale. Now, small time frames, we're going to rip out of this flag. Look at the golden cross and the tight moving averages. It says we just get tight and we're on our way out. You're going to see a $4,900 Ethereum. It says likely by January 12th or something like that. All right. Will DEGEN ever bump again? I know, right? You just have to have faith. It's in the sweet spot. It's right where it needs to be. It was about to take off and it just kind of slowed down. Base gets suppressed here and there, but then base will go on a run. When the whole market starts to rip again, base will go on a tear. I think they're waiting, honestly, to put Brett on Coinbase. I think once Brett goes on Coinbase, I think you're going to see a massive move in everything. But look, previous support is resistance. You just got to have your patience. People don't have patience. Look at the bullish divergence. You wait your turn, man. If this makes 100x and it took 2 months, that's 50% in a week. You know, that's still a beautiful gain. All right. You got to be out there scrambling and grabbing whatever you can. If you want to be, you know, you got to be grabbing it, buying this, buying that, more. It's like, it's a vicious world out here, man. It's not easy. Thanks for all the inspiration. Love the show. Thank you, Underground Crypto. God bless you, man. Thank you for jumping on in. We appreciate you. What say you, baby? What say you? I like Say right here in this pocket. Looks like Say is going to eventually bounce, get tight. This looks like some of the last chances to buy Say below 60 cents. I could be wrong. I do own Say. And then Say takes off. Say has been lagging, though, for whatever reason. You think it would be doing a little better. It has been lagging compared to the rest of the market. Bitcoin still on the flag. Still could do damage. Still might break out here to the upside and defy these bears. You never know. That target takes you to 102,800 and back in business for Bitcoin. And only time will tell. Is it true a golden cross just happened on crypto total market cap? On what time frame? We had a golden cross on the daily there, which is good. And if you look at total, I mean, that's a flag that's likely going to play out and give us a big pump to the upside. Back to 4, we're going to go up a whole $1 trillion market cap. It says $1 trillion is coming in to the market from the 18th of December to somehow in the next, basically in 22 days, $1 trillion is going to come in. $1.2 trillion is going to come into the market. I don't know where it's coming from, but it says it's coming. So get ready. It looks like we're going to be on for an onslaught here of grand proportions. And it's going to be pretty crazy. So yeah, it definitely looks like that's on the way, but you never know. All right. How about Link and Ave? Link is so hot right now, it continues to rip. It continues to rip. Thank you for reading my super chat. God bless you and our crypto family here. May prosperity and abundance be ours during this bull run. May God bless you, Delonius Fink. And thank you for such a funny name. That might be your name, though. God bless you. Shout out to Delonius. Delon. What's my dentist say to buy Bitcoin? I sell. Amen. Yeah. Say it with me, sweet. You're funny. And everyone, if you want to join where we join, get all the setups, get all the awesome gains. And why would you do that? Well, if you just glance over at my Discord just for a split second, and we don't want to take too much of the show, but if just for a split second you jump over here and you find the gains on gains, and you're like, wow, I could have gone to the SUI AI agents and made 51% in a day. How about that Bitcoin call at that flag that eventually ripped to the upside huge? I think that was this morning. It was, right? Or yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. Accurate call for Bitcoin out that flag to the upside. SUI for 33, 154% out of Morph AI, and they had Morph AI before it pumped too, which is crazy, right? I mean, it's just awesome. Phoenix XRP, which is hot now, doing damage. The XRP meme, 111 ENA, and just the gains keep coming. So if you like gains like this, if this excites you, scroll through the gains, get excited, and also just get the education. You could join us today. Sign up for a monthly, a quarterly, or an annual subscription to CryptoLifer.com. A beautiful professional website for your viewing pleasure. Jump on in today and find out more about my lifestyle, what I do, hit all the links, affiliate, and more. All right? So we've touched it all. I don't know much more we can talk about. Bitcoin's still in a flag, hugging 101,800. Kind of seems to be the flat area for the night. Flagging pretty nicely, though. As long as the 1 hour doesn't lose the 200 MA, it looks like we could get another pump here back to the upside. And I show you I'm bullish on the bigger time frames for Bitcoin. It looks like we did break out, and we're headed further to the upside. With that being said, everyone, I'm going to wrap this night up and move on out. But may God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for expressing your love, always being here supportively, sending your super chats, and always being here with the lifer. May God bless you all on this wonderful Saturday night. Enjoy your family, enjoy your wives, enjoy your husbands. Everyone, it is Saturday night. Take a deep breath. We made it. We're at 101,000. Be very, very excited. We have a lot coming our way. And all you got to do is get good night's sleep, take care of yourself, and stay healthy, because when the money comes, it's about being healthy, everybody. And when you can buy and eat whatever you want, go wherever you want, it's even harder to be healthy. So start being disciplined now, because when you get rich, I tell you what, being rich, the thing about being rich is you can buy think about it, you can order anything you want. You can eat as many ribeyes as you want that day. You can go to 2 restaurants and order a ribeye, then you go out for a ribeye. You can eat anything you want. And when you can pay and eat for anything you want, at one point, you can get chubby, right? So I'm just saying, set up your rules of discipline, work out every day, eat right, take care of the mind, body, and the soul. So when you get financially free and the money starts coming, you know exactly what to do with it, and you do the right things with it. May God bless everybody. May you have a wonderful night, and thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. 101,800 for Bitcoin. Let's go.